Hey, what's going guys? Welcome to our video and I'm your host, Giver, and let's jump straight to it. Are gimbals still necessary in 2024? I'm gonna give you the answer right now. Yes, and you should stay on this video because this is gonna be just short and I'm gonna explain on why you don't actually need it. Now, just a little bit of backstory. I went to a Renaissance fair a few days ago or just a few weekends ago, and it is kind of the first here in the Philippines or in the metro. So it's in Baguio, still in the city, but since Baguio is known for foresty look, we went there. Me and my friends. It's a 4-day trip. We only shoot one day and it's quite amazing. Now, I made a video or a film about it. It's called the Ren Fair 2024/cinematic vlog.
I see my name nominated on the stage. This is what I imagine every day. Yeah.
And I partnered my filming with a Sony a7 IV and a Tamron 22-40mm lens, which is really not a favorite right now, and I'm gonna create a video telling you why you should pick that. Okay, so fast forward, I've shot everything, edited entirely in a almost 3-minute video, and if you've seen that video, which I'm gonna play a little bit of here. Would you believe that that video was not shot in a gimbal at all? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it was not. Of course, there's a little bit of magic that happened having a 30 frames, slowing down, warp stabilization stuff. You guys who are in the film industry already know how to do that. But for those who are just starting out, you can get creamy stabilized footage like that for free without gimbal at all. You just need a camera that has a stabilization, even if it doesn't have. You just really need to tell yourself, what do I want to shoot? Do I want to shoot fast-moving objects? Do I want to run to my subject? The most useful gimbal movements? If the answer is no, then you're gonna be fine. Now, this is for those who are starting out or in the intermediary. This video is like for us and for you. If you're just starting out and you're really inspired by those wedding videos that are so cinematic, so smooth, well, you need to think yourself, are weddings is really your forte or the career that you're gonna go down to? Or are you gonna be in a much more stream sport or just like cinematic narrative style of filming? If you're in the latter, like narrative style, videography work and stuff, you don't necessarily need the gimbal if you're gonna ask me, because most standstill shots are still the best type of shots all around there. Now, if you're into sports, really wedding, and you want to capture that moment without any mistake or close to zero mistake as possible, get yourself a gimbal because it's gonna help your workflow and it's gonna make your clients happy. But for day-to-day use, I would say no. So for amateurs out there that are trying to find a gear to invest in a better glass. And for those intermediary who have a lot of gears that they've bought and thinking, oh, I'm gonna need this, you might want to think if you really need a lot of gimbals or if you really need that very expensive gimbal and want to, dial it down to maybe an entry level as long as it can carry the camera that you're using. Because at the end of the day, it's really the story that's gonna pop and it's the image that we're gonna create. And sometimes having a shaky footage is not that bad because it gives a very raw interpretation to the viewer. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you get something, and feel free to watch the 2 films that I created up to this point for this year. Link will be down in the description, and I'll see you guys to the next one. Bye-bye!